Hi, good evening, everyone. Some of you maybe good afternoon, maybe good morning. Here is Francisca from Malaysia. Uh, it's great to have you all again. All right, today is day 7 of my Go Live sharing. Okay, thank you very much for staying with me all this time. Okay, uh, well, uh, I just want to ask, are you sometimes feeling stuck in your daily routine? Or does the cycle of your work and household responsibility seems like a never-ending story for you? Are you worried sometimes about not saving enough for your retirement? Well, today I have someone very special from Singapore who I have been secretly following since I started my digital business. Yeah. She used to work for others and then ventured into her own business. She has tried various methods to generate additional streams of income and build a retirement fund, but none of them seem sustainable. Well, I would like us to hear directly from her about how she managed to change her life. Okay, I'll get her in, all right? Give me a moment. Okay. There she is. Hi, Jen.
Hello, hi, Francisca.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you very much. Thank you so much, yeah, for accepting my invitations. And I know you have a lot on your plate.
well, thank you
Yeah.
for inviting me here. Is really always a joy and to be able to share my journey with anyone who is out there.
So kind of you. Yeah. As
Mm.
I just now I mentioned to the viewers earlier, I have been secretly following you since I started this digital business. That's why you don't feel. Uh, why this lady know a little bit about me, and I know that you have a cat,
Yes,
maybe more than one
absolutely.
cat. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Because I really like the positive mindset. Your positive mindset has been truly inspiring to me.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
So
you.
I am one of your secret admirers.
Thank you. Thank you. I was honestly pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, and it's really awesome to know that, whatever that I'm sharing inspires people. And I appreciate you sharing with me because that's what we are all doing,
Yeah.
yeah. So it
Yeah.
doesn't come overnight, right? The positive mindset, but yeah,
Yes. True. Yeah. Jen, how about if you introduce yourself to our viewers?
sure. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm from Singapore. I'm a working mom to two teenage boys. I'm also a single mom, and also a online business owner. Yeah. So this is in brief who I am. Mm,
Okay. A
mm.
digital business owner. Uh, can you explain a little bit why did you get involved or decided or to join this digital business?
Sure, of course. Then that would be like a bit way back story that I have to share. Um, well, like I said, my kids are two teenagers. And about maybe when they were much younger, maybe about a decade, 10 years ago, I used to work in the corporate world. About 18 years, sales and marketing in healthcare industry. I'm a high flyer. And that year, I was due for a double promotion. And, in the American MNC, getting double promotion is not easy. Not even single
True.
promotion, but double promotion in the American MNC is a huge thing. But for me, I had to forsake that, right? Because at the time, my kids were very young, maybe like K1 and K2. And time was really very important for me to be around for them, which I didn't have. So I actually make a very, very bold decision to walk out of the corporate world, giving up all the luxury stuff and luxury income. And I became a business partner in a student care environment, a student care industry. So, in hope to search for more time with my kids and hopefully more money, right? Because I always had the impression that being own boss means more money. Fast forward 8 years after that, I realized that, hey, after 8 years, I actually didn't get the time freedom that I want, nor I didn't get the financial freedom that I want. In fact, I still wasn't able to spend a lot of time with my kids because your own business, you need to be present for your own business. And it's a center, so you need to be physically present. And because it's a new startup and its own business, and even after 8 years, to be honest, I never really make money. So imagine the huge impact over the years. But actually, because of some personal reasons, you know, I decided to exit from the business. So I exited from the business and then went back to the workforce. Actually, I exited from business and I went overseas for a short time. But because of COVID, I came back to Singapore. That's where my ex business partner approached me and said, hey, why don't you come and help us out during this short time, which I did. And at the point of time, after 1 year, I joined them back after 1 year. Then I found out that we lost our tenders because we were operating in school. And tender business is sometimes can be quite unpredictable. And we lost the tender. So imagine that day, in the morning, I found out the news that, okay, we lost the tender. I'm going to lose my job at the end of the year. And that day, when I came back home, my son asked me, out of nowhere, Mommy, do you have money for me or for us when we want to go to the university? So naturally, I said, oh, of course. But actually, inside me, I was panicking because imagine, right? Morning, you heard that you're going to lose your job. Afternoon, your son asked me for money for university. So I panicked. I panicked because I knew I don't have. I don't have because, in fact, other than not making money the last 8 years in the business, to add things worse, I've been scammed. I've been scammed of actually all my money. Yeah, so at that point, I really panicked. I was so worried. And then I decided at that point, I need to do something. Yeah, so, and I knew I need to do something that can change my life and allows me to have a comeback. Yeah, so that's where I decided to look for something else to do because I was pretty clear that what are the things I don't want. Coming from a traditional business background, I know how painful it is, and I knew that the way to go was online space. So that's where I find that, okay, let's explore the online space then. So that's how I decided to look at possible options. Yeah.
So those are your pains and struggles before starting this digital business. Yeah, you know working for people is not easy to expect for the bonuses every the end of the year and
Oh, yeah.
also operating your own business, and then at the same time your kids need quite a big amount of money nowadays to go to university, right?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah,
yeah, true,
exactly.
true. But when you found out about this business, are you not afraid to be scammed again?
To be honest, I knew this business through an ex-colleague. I saw her post on Facebook. So I'm wondering, hey, what is this about? Right. So then, but because she is she also worked in a student care like me previously. And
Mhm.
only after 1.5 years joining this business, working part-time, she
Mhm.
actually quitted her job
Oh,
to
okay.
be able to spend time with her kids at home. So to
Mhm.
me, I was thinking, actually, I didn't think so much as a scam, but actually, I was thinking if she can, because knowing her, if she can resign to take care of her kids at home, it's either two things. Either she earned a lot already, or it's something that is sustainable. So to
Okay.
me, it's worth exploring. Um, and that's where I actually just register for a webinar. I watched the 90-minute free webinar. And then after that, I think, oh, it makes sense. Then I took the next step and I got all the details about the online business. When I understand it, I think it makes sense. So when it makes sense, and coming again from a sales and marketing background, seeing all the different compensation plans, commission plans, you call it, I can tell you this is something that is so mind blowing that is too good to be true. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I knew this is the one. So I never thought that it was really a scam, although somewhat you still a bit of skepticism, but I just trust my gut and yeah, go for it.
Okay, great, great, great. So how long have you been in this business in total? I mean,
About 2 years plus, slightly more than 2 years.
wow. Okay. So, do you mind to share your achievement or your transformation since you joined this digital business?
Wow, there's plenty. You give me 2 hours, I can't finish it. So let me try to condense. Okay, transformation, I would say firstly, right, is the mindset shift. I always
Okay.
say, right, I always pride myself as someone who is very positive, and all those stuff. But I when I came to this community, that I realized the true essence of having a positive mindset and what is truly personal development. Yeah. So there's like I always like to cite this example. Like let's say when we go for, I used to learn Japanese when I was much younger. But if you don't have an environment to speak to other people and converse in that language, you're never able to really do well. So similarly, you can learn a lot from textbooks or seminars about growth mindset, positive mindset. But if you don't have an environment to learn and to thrive in, you may not know how to apply it in your life. So having this amazing community where we have like-mindedness people around allows me and everyone to thrive and grow to be best version, always better version of ourselves. So the transformation is not just about myself. Because of my changes, I actually it caused a ripple effects to people around me. And especially I would say I always quote this always to my two children. And being parents, we all want our children to grow up to be, I would say, good people, right? Yeah, good humans,
True.
uh, self-motivated, self-disciplined. Parents, they're all like that. Everything they do it themselves, right? So I
Yeah.
see the transformation in them because of my change. I they also um, they were also influenced by that change. And in fact, my younger one got even more disciplined to study, which he never really used to. My older one also developed certain skill set in positive mindset, and he became a peer leader support president in his school. And most importantly, at home now, we all talk about growth mindset. And when I have a
Wow.
negative, yeah, and when I have a negative mindset, they will tell me, hey, mommy, didn't you talk about growth mindset? This is not growth mindset. and they will tell me all these things. Didn't you advocate walking out of your comfort zone? Then you should try this. So in fact, I'm beginning to love these because it the ripple effect is not just about me, it's about people around me, it's about them, my two kids, and how we can help each other to be better versions of ourselves, and how they are influencing their friends, how I'm influencing people around me, my colleagues, my friends. Yeah, so I guess this is one of the biggest thing that is happening around me, from me, around me. Yeah, but there's really a lot more. Yes.
Now you know why I'm your secret admirer, right? Well, really very inspiring, Jen.
Thank you.
Well, just unfortunately we have very limited time. Yeah. Uh, Otherwise we can talk about it again, over and over again. One
Absolutely.
thing, Jen, I would, if you have one last thought that you do, you have any one last thought that you want to share with our viewers before we sign off?
Sure. We always feel that this is not for me, this, and I cannot do this. Or there are circumstances in life that puts us down, or we will fall down. That's normal, right? But my favorite quote of all time is, things always happen for a reason. And it's always for a good reason. And there must be also a reason why you all are watching us live or replay today, right? So now Francisca has given the gift box to you, whoever is watching. It's really truly a huge present. All you need to do is open up the present and open up and see if you like it. So I share it's like giving you the access to a free webinar. Register and then watch it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, chuck it aside, right? But if you like it, it could be something that is going to be transforming your life, right? So she's offering you this access to the webinar, but you take the gift box, you don't open the cover. It could be just treasure inside that you are not opening. So, just take that leap of faith that if it's something that you have always wanted to change in your life, this could be the reason why you're watching us. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jen, for your very inspiring sharing. I told you, viewers, you don't miss the chance to listen to her.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much
Thank you.
for tonight. Yeah, everyone,
Thank you.
that is all for today. Yeah, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow at the same time. I will again hosting another inspiring lady who resigns for her job twice and opted for a lesser corporate positions after starting this digital business. Are you excited to learn the reasons? Join me again tomorrow at the same time and see you. Thank you, Jen.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.